Cabin fever may be running high. It's nasty weather, so let's get you out and about. Yelp Kansas City Community Director Adam Schaumburg is here with some ideas. Last time I saw you, we were both at the kickoff event for Restaurant Week, and I think both of us had like 2 or 3 trays of burnt-in mac and cheese.
Oh, at least.
I'm still tasting it. Are you?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was a good week, yeah.
So cold weather. But there's still plenty to do around Kansas City and get out of the house for a little bit. I know I find myself cooped up wanting to get out. So let's first talk about just some fun things to do around town here. A weekend getaway or something like that?
Yeah. So we've had a really good winter lately. I feel like outside of this past weekend when it was,
or
2
these
degrees,
it seems like these Fridays we're having these snow events or something like
exactly.
that. Yeah, outside of that, it's been okay.
But I have found that there's really not that bad of weather. You just got to have the right clothes on to get out. And so if
maybe one of those teddy coats would be great.
There you go. And I feel like if you're out and about and just kind of maybe leaning into the winter a little bit more, trying to find fun things outside, like one that always pops to mind is Weston, Missouri. A lot of people are familiar with that. It's about 45 minutes away from here. It's really perfect for getting out. They've got Snow Creek, so you can go snow tubing, you can ski, snowboard. You've got O'Malley's Brew Pub, which is
that the one that's underground?
Yeah, it's like 50 feet underground, and they've got live music. You've got a distillery up there called Holiday Distilling, so just a fun place to go do tours, maybe spend a weekend or a day.
Yeah, and there's fun little shops downtown that has like antique shops, but like the knick-knack shops have a little bit of everything. I mean, so
just fun to peruse.
Fun to walk around, and some cool restaurants up there too. So that's a good spot. What about something downtown for the family?
Yeah, we were just downtown over at the Crown Center Ice Rink, and I think sometimes maybe in the minds of us Kansas Cityans we think about that for the holidays.
Sure,
and maybe
for Christmas time, because that's where the mayor's Christmas tree is.
Yeah, but it's open for the next couple months at least into March, so that's a good option to go down to. It's a lot of fun. It'd been a while for us. I was a little shaky on those skates at first, but once you get out there, it's pretty fun.
I think most of us are pretty shaky on those skates, so very cool. Any good hikes to get out and about and see some nature here in the wintertime?
You ever go to Parkville Nature Sanctuary?
I have, and I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, I think it's got great ratings on Yelp, and you can see why. It's a super easy hike, which is nice. I think it's maybe about a mile all told.
Yeah.
Something that's really nice for this time of year, too, is it's all wood chips that make up the lining, so it's not muddy. So you can have an easy, if it's been wet like it has been this week, you can still get out there this weekend, and especially with a little snow out there.
And there's several different trails there, too, that you can take. You can take the ones that have the wood chips, but then there's other ones that go back behind Park University there up in the hills and everything. They're really cool. So So very neat. And then just down the road from there in downtown Parkville, there's some spots that you like to talk about too, right?
Yeah, I love Parkville Coffee. I feel like it's just one of the coolest little coffee places in town. Super friendly people. The coffee is amazing itself, but it just kind of has this vibe, almost like you're on vacation. It feels very unique to Kansas City, and it's right on their main street, which again is anchored kind of like with Weston, with tons of local shops and places that you can walk around.
I feel like Parkville is kind of our one of our hidden gems here, because that downtown is just so cute, and like you said, with like little shops like that, go get your cup of coffee, and if it's nicer weather, you can take a stroll out along the river there by the park, and it's just a great little spot to hang out.
Tons of green space, tons of nice fun houses to look at.
Yeah, well, I know you got some other stuff here for us. What else are you bringing here today?
My recommendation is always go to Lawrence, Kansas. I went to KU, so I'm a KU guy, but even if you're a Missouri
I went to K-State, so let's not fight. Okay, up here.
All right. But there's just something about Lawrence. It's got such a fun vibe. There's a toy store there that is like something out of New York. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
It's just called the Toy Store, but you can spend a day in there, especially with the kids running around. You've got local ice cream places like Silas and Maddie's. You've got Free State Brewing. It's just one of those places you don't really need to plan. You can just head out to Mass Street and walk around and have a great weekend.
And Mass Street, is that the place where you recommend people to go check out in Lawrence? I know that's kind of like not the Broadway, but like the Main Street or whatever in Lawrence, right?
Yeah, it's the biggest density of local spaces, and also the restaurants there are just insanely good.
Any spots around the university? I know there's a handful of, is it the Natural History Museum that's on campus there? Or
Natural History Museum, which I believe is free. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's free, but it's really fun. They might accept donations. And then there's also just the campus itself is great for just walking and getting views, maybe getting the shots for your Instagram.
All right, well, there he goes, Adam with Yelp KC. We appreciate your recommendations as always here this morning. Thank you.
Thanks.